Bitch, when I was a little boy, they called me a little girl. Now that I'm a grown woman, they call me a man. Bitch, don't none of that stop me from looking better than you. It don't stop my bank account from being bigger than you. And it does not stop the blessings that God had for me. Hey, that little gay boy, that DL Whisper boy, I'm not going back and forth with you either. Y'all keep telling me about what he said. He got my address. No, the fuck he don't. And bitch, if he did, why he ain't pulled up? Y'all be sitting here struggling and going back to these same nothing ass niggas. Some of y'all just need to cross your legs and live life and become the best version of you. Miss Tasha K. Miss Thing. Girl, leave me alone. I'm not T.S. Madison. I'm not all these other people that's gonna keep going back and forth with you. Bitch, you are ugly as fuck. Ew. Ladies. That is exactly why a lot of us just be walking up to these fuck niggas with our hands out. Did y'all hear that?
When she walks in the room, say honey. When she's right in front of you, say honey. Won't you bow to the queen? Say honey. When she walks up to the scene. Respect a queen when you see one.
Hola, darling. It is your girl, Cherry the Boom. I am here again with you on Cherry on Top podcast. How are you guys feeling today? Did you miss me? Oh my goodness, what a week. Y'all, for real. I almost didn't come record today. I almost did not even do the podcast because, baby, when I tell you life be lifing, that's going to be my story every week because, baby, every time I see y'all, you have no idea what the fuck I've been through and what I've been going through and what I done did and how I done did it and how I got over. Amen? But on today's podcast, I think we're going to take it a little chill. You know, my energy is a little pooped. Girl, I've had a long day. But I definitely want to talk about like family and family values. Because a lot of the times I get a lot of messages and people hitting me up about how to handle situations with family and friends and lovers and children. And, you know, a lot of people struggle with that because of the high expectation that we're supposed to have for family. So we're going to get into that today. But before we get started, I definitely want to take the time to say thank you to my team. I personally want to give a shout out to Bomb Squad, BSM, to my girls that keep me going every day, to my fellas that motivate me, that support me, that chime in, that check on me, that work for me on the back end, that make sure shit get done, from flyers to finding hairstylists to clothes to getting things set up. I want to take the time and tell you guys that it would not be a Cherry the Boom movement without you guys. So I definitely appreciate you. You know who you are. I don't want to say no names because I don't want to forget no one, but I definitely thank you guys for every little thing that you do, and everything that you do does not go unnoticed and not appreciated. Okay. Again, I do want to give a special shout out to different people that have hit me up with promotions. A lot of y'all are just talking. Okay, but to the people who have been sending in things and promotions that we're working on together, restaurants, hairstylists, waist trainers, businesses, all of that, you guys, I got you. Thank you for trusting my vision. Thank you for working with me. I appreciate you. And before we get into this, I got a quick question. Would y'all mind if I just did Monday motivation on the podcast, or do y'all still want it on social media? Because, baby, since I've been having so much going on, those Monday mornings, baby, I be stretched across that bed. And by the time I wake up, bitch, it be about 1, 2 o'clock in the motherfucking evening. Okay, because y'all know I be up all motherfucking night streaming and on TikTok and Bigo and Facebook and Instagram and all of that shit. But since I did not give you guys a motivational Monday, you know, when we're on the podcast, I'm going to always open up with some motivation and some devotional. And today's reading is God always knows best. Sometimes we pray for something specific and believe it's the only answer, but God sees the whole picture and knows what we truly need to bless us. His plan may not look like ours, yet they are always on time and they are always good according to his glory. When life doesn't go the way that we expected, remember that God is not ignoring our prayers. He is reshaping them into something better, more than what we could ever imagine. Trust that his answer, even if it feels different or delayed, is still the very best for you. Amen. And the Bible verse of the day is, and we know that in all things, God works for the good of those who love him. Romans 8:28. Okay, you guys. So with that being said, I just hope that was some encouragement for you guys to get you through your week, get you through your day. I don't know who told you hoes that life was easy, but it is not. It's a journey. And something that I want to get into really quick, I put this in my notes and I want to read really quickly. Success is a journey, not a destination. And I think a lot of us get in our own way of having what we want planned for ourselves. And when things don't go our way, we begin to feel like a failure. We begin to feel unsuccessful. We begin to feel like we're not smart and all of those things. But I want to advise you guys and motivate you guys to get out of your own way and allow life to happen and allow God to bless you. Because what I can honestly understand and what I know personally is, y'all know I like to run everything. I like to control shit. But as I get older, I'm realizing that we really have no control over the things that we want. Okay, and a lot of the times the things that we want are the things that are worse for us. So just allow God to bless you and allow life to grow and flourish for yourself and get out of your own way. We always talking about this person did this, that person did this. And a lot of times it's really, you need to be pointing that mirror. Because can't nobody do nothing to you that you don't allow. Like, yeah. Instead of cutting out and coming back in, we're going to get right into it, you guys. So on my solos, because I've been getting a lot of compliments on the solo live streams or the solo podcasts. And before we get into it, I want to tell you guys that the episode with me and Trinity, it will be re-airing. So when I post it, I want you guys to go back and watch it, like it, share it, all of that good shit. Because when we get into the questions, I have some tea for y'all. I call myself being done with this whole situation, and I'm going to say it really briefly because I'm not giving no bitch clout, no bitch that don't want a motherfucking fight. I don't really have much back and forth for you, but I do have something that I want to address. So moving right along, some of the topics that I always gather over the week are really going to be the questions that I give you guys, and I'm going to answer them on the podcast. So if you have any questions, concerns, you need advice, certain topics you want to talk about, please feel free to hit my inbox, whether it is on my personal page at Miss Cherry the Boom on IG or the Cherry on Top podcast. I'm going to always check my messages. I'm going to always include you guys because without you, there is no me. Okay? So one of the first things that came across my desk was, Cherry, can we get some motivation for mothers? Especially single mothers. And when I see those messages all the time, and to all the single moms out there, bitch, keep your head up. You will never know how strong you were until your baby walks across that graduation stage. And that is going to let you know you did everything you were supposed to do. You did everything that you knew to do. You do it the best way you could. And what you did is now done. Being a mother will never be done, but just raising your child to be the best version of that individual that your child could be is the best thing that a mother could ever do for her child. I know it's hard, ladies. I know it's hard. When you are a single mother out there, not that I know personally, but I know how hard life is being alone. So I can only imagine having a little one or two or three or four or five, because y'all know y'all hoes be having so many motherfucking kids out there. But I can only imagine how hard life would be. And you know, sometimes you may feel like you're missing out on things, but I want to encourage the single moms today to do the best that you can. Never give up. Don't ever feel like you were a failure. Never regret any decisions that you made, because I do believe that one of the most beautiful things that women can do, that females can do, is bring life. And when God has allowed you to bring a gift as such as a child into this world, it is your job to honor that gift, to love that gift, and to be the best you that you can be. You know, stop feeling like you have to do everything on your own. Even though everybody's not going to always run to your aid, just know you have everything under control and do what you need to make sure that you and yours are okay. Okay? And if any of y'all ever just need somebody to talk to, bitch, call me. Okay, because there have been a couple of girls that hit me up like, Cherry, can I get a little 1-2? I need some diapers, da 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 da. Bitch, I ain't your baby's daddy. But, I ain't gonna let you go hungry or nothing like that. But ladies, a little advice for them type of girls, like, no shade, girl, stop fucking these niggas. No shade, y'all be sitting here struggling and going back to these same nothing ass niggas. Some of y'all just need to cross your legs and live life and become the best version of you. No shade. Because no shade, can't nobody do nothing to you that you don't allow. Stop letting these nothing ass niggas get on top of you. Stop fucking without condoms. No judgment, but I'm just letting you know, like, because of those actions comes certain things that make you struggle in life. Life is already hard, baby. No shade, but love on your babies. Love on your babies. Give them the best life that you can give them, and they'll love you and respect you and appreciate for the rest of your life. Okay? Shout out to all the single moms out there. Bitch, do your big one. Don't let none of that shit hold you back. Okay? And stop using that shit as an excuse on why you can't be the best version of you. Because you still matter. No matter how many motherfucking kids you got, bitch, you still motherfucking matter. You still have a life and you still deserve great things coming your way. Like, yeah. The next topic is about forgiving parents. And when I got this today, it did touch me a little bit because, yes, I have my family. I do deal with my parents. I have my mom. I have my stepdad. And our relationship was never perfect. But in life, you guys have to understand, a lot of relationships in our life are not perfect. And I think that when it comes to parents, we put them on this pedestal and we expect things to be what we see on TV. And that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people look at other people's relationships and they wish their relationships were better and they wish their relationship was like that person. You never know what a person has really experienced when it comes to their parents. And I also want to tell you guys, when it comes to our parents, give them grace. Okay? Yes, they may have did some fucked up shit. They may have did some flaw shit. They may have did some foul shit. They may have said some shit that the average person would think is unforgivable. But I want you to know that our parents are human too. They deserve grace. They deserve a chance. And they are not perfect. Okay? So I think it's a part of growing up and learning, as we get older, we get to see our parents for who they really are. When you get to see your parents in a light through the lenses of an adult and not that child mindset that we're so used to seeing our parents, when you get to see your parents for an adult, you're able to embrace them for who they are. And again, like, we're not perfect. Our parents are not perfect. So to anybody out there that is struggling or dealing with a difficult relationship with your parents, I advise you to do the best that you can do. Always remain respectful. Always remain loving. But at the same time, I have to be honest, sometimes those relationships aren't meant to be. And when I say aren't meant to be, not saying that God made a mistake, but I'm saying sometimes you have to let those relationships be what they are. Maybe you have to distance yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want, no matter what their relationship is, to be draining you, to be tearing you down. Because we know some crazy parent and child relationships out there. We know some moms and some dads out there that have done some crazy shit. We're living in a day where children and parents are unaliving each other. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what level of crazy or toxic relationships we're talking about, but again, always do what's best for you. But when it comes to your parents, always try to have an open mind, an open heart, try to be forgiving, but at the same time, you ain't got to take nobody's bullshit. Okay? The next question, let's see, before we go to the cards. So, girl, this is about to get juicy. So I'm sure along the way, a lot of you guys know about my story with my biological dad. I just met my biological dad for the first time last summer. I saw a picture of him for the first time maybe 2-3 years ago. And my first time seeing him in person was last year, June. We ran into each other at a graduation. And long story short, the whole time I'm thinking he's looking at me because he knows who I am. Long story short, girl, a couple of weeks later, I found out he was looking at me because he didn't know who the fuck I was and he was trying to holler at a bitch. But I say that to say, on my biological dad's side, when I turned 18, he had 6 kids, and out of those 6 kids, 2 of his children have reached out to me and wanted me to be a part of their life. And for so many different reasons and whatever the case may be, I was a little distant. You know what I'm saying? Just because I wasn't raised with y'all, I don't know y'all, I don't know if y'all out to get me, whatever the case may be. But one of them that I was closest to, he just got out of prison. Mind you, that side of my family that I really never knew, some gangsters. Okay? And he just got out of prison. And the reason why I allowed that call to come through, or, because he reached out to his baby mama from where I'm from, she hit me up, he hit up my auntie, trying to get in contact with me. But the reason why I am open to this journey is simply because he has always been there. He was the person that gave me my dad's phone number when I was 18, the first time I had a phone call with my biological dad. So he's always been the one in my life trying to bridge that gap. But life be life, and it just what it was. Long story short, he got out of prison a couple of weeks ago, and he hit me up, and he's wanting to build a relationship. If I showed y'all the text messages, it would probably bring a tear to your eye. It was just, of course, he sees me on social media and what the case may be. People from where we're from, of course, they talking, they whispering, they have what they have to say. And, his baby mama just basically let me know, like, your brother loves you. Your brother wants you to be a part of all your niece's life, and all of that. And I just want y'all to stay tuned because, as we know, I have my little brother whose name is tatted across my chest. I've never really had a relationship with an older brother because when I was raised with my mom side of the family, I was the oldest of her 3. You know what I'm saying? So for my brother to be coming into my life, wanting a relationship, being so respectful, being so loving, pouring out to me, if you ever need me, I'm here, let's not lose communication. At this very big age, I'm excited. It did warm my heart because in this world, we deal with so much. So when you are dealing with family, whether you are close or not, I would always tell you to have an open mind when it comes to dealing with family. Now, bitch, don't get it fucked up. If it's any weird shit, I'm chopping the shit off. But I definitely wanted to share that news with you guys. Like, my blood brother and I are actually about to build a relationship, and I'm excited. So y'all pray for us. Stay tuned. And maybe I'll bring him on the podcast one day. Y'all would like all that drama, wouldn't it? Quickly, I gotta address some of you hating ass hoes real quick. And a lot of you, I'm not even gonna mention you hoes by name because you bitches are beneath me. You hoes are scum buckets. You hoes ugly as fuck. Y'all are negative and you have no growth in life. But I have noticed, and y'all think that I address everything, bitch, but I keep noticing there are just certain people out there that just keep saying my name. And a part of me is like, girl, I'm Cherry the Boom, I'm hot shit. Of course, bitches got my name in their mouth. But what I just want to say to a lot of y'all is, girl, that shit is not cute. And a lot of the times, I'm not even really addressing you hoes by name because I'm not giving you hoes no motherfucking clout. A lot of you bitches just want to get into it with a person, and we don't even really have no problem. And to you bitches that keep picking and poking a problem, none of y'all want to fight. Like I'm not the bitch that's finna do all of that. Oh, let's get on the internet. Bitch, I did that shit back in my motherfucking 20s, bitch. I am knocking on 40 motherfucking soon. Okay? And bitch, I don't got time, girl, I'm closer to 40 than 30. Let's know that. And bitch, I don't have time to be sitting here going back and forth with you hoes that don't matter. In life, I'm trying to elevate. Bitch, I'm trying to get some motherfucking money. I'm trying to have some business about myself. Yeah, girl, we know Cherry got a record. We know Cherry done been to jail several times. We know Cherry done been offered prison time. We know that, but y'all have to give people a chance in life to want to be better. Because the reason why I don't really entertain you hoes, because I do know that a lot of you bitches are so miserable. A lot of y'all are really probably trying to get me to go to prison. A lot of y'all probably know that I will slice you hoes, shoot you hoes, bucket you hoes, fight you hoes, run up on you hoes, run over you hoes. And that's all it's going to take to put me in jail. And because I move a certain way, I address certain things the way that I address certain things. But I'm going to tell y'all bully ass bitches, y'all go fuck around and play with the right bitch on the wrong day and your mama going to have to put on her black dress. Leave people the fuck alone. Miss Tasha K. Miss Thing. Girl, leave me alone. I'm not T.S. Madison. I'm not all these other people that's gonna keep going back and forth with you. Bitch, you are ugly as fuck. That alone is why I'm not arguing with you. The fact that we are living in a day where a biological woman is so bothered and pressed about what a trans woman, me, have going on is insane. Tasha K, I don't know you. I don't know shit about you other than what the fuck I hear on the media about you. I'm not interested. You're not intriguing. You're nobody's goals. So, Miss Thing, you keep posting me on your social media and you keep trying to post this image of me. Sweetie, I am Cherry the fucking Boom. There's no reason that you and I should be having no motherfucking problem. I know that's part of your content. I know ugly roach looking assholes like you have to discuss people and keep a mess going because that's the only way people are checking for you. But bitch, that's not my story. And you are grown. You can do whatever you want to do. But my whole thing is y'all stop messaging me and telling me what these hoes is saying about me because bitch, don't none of them want to fight. Okay, that little gay boy, that DL Whisper boy, I'm not going back and forth with you either. Y'all keep telling me about what he said. He got my address. No, the fuck he don't. And bitch, if he did, why he ain't pulled up? That address that hoe is posting around social media is the address that my stalker had that the whole world had. That is not my address. Stop messaging me that dumb shit because bitch, I promise you, if Anho come playing with me, and y'all know this. Like, I'm so tired of addressing this shit. If Anho come playing with me over some nothing, some internet shit, bitch, I'm going to lay you down. Bitch. And that's just how they go. People love to talk about what they go do and what address they have, but they don't like to show you their real inbox because if they showed you their real inbox, they would show you me asking them, ho, bitch, what's up? I'm available. I'm in Atlanta in the city and I'm available to box. But they don't show y'all that. So please stop coming to me talking about what somebody motherfucking said because ain't a bitch go do a fuck ass thing to me. And you know why I'm not worried about people doing shit to me? Because I know I ain't did shit to people. And if any stranger come up to me with any nonsense, I'm going to handle it accordingly and I'm going to call the police because we're going to need an ambulance. Okay? So y'all please stop inboxing me talking about what somebody said. If somebody got my address, they do not have my address. And if they did, why they still ain't pulled up? Why y'all ain't seen no footage of them outside my motherfucking house talking about Cherry come downstairs? Because y'all like to entertain mess. But on this new journey that I'm on, I ain't got time for that. I might address it every blue moon because it's content. It's interesting. But I just need y'all to know, bitch, it's bigger than them. Okay? I was on an 8-hour phone call with my team the other day. Shout out to the bomb squad. Bitch, I was on an 8-hour phone call with my girls just motivating us laughing, talking, vibing, just staying away from the media. And what God has for me and where my life is going and where I would love for my life to go, it is so bigger than you pressed ass bitches. And the reason why I deal with the shit that I deal with the way that I deal with it is because, bitch, people have treated me like this my whole life. I think that by me being a military brat, people have always felt like I've had this air. And when you know your worth, people are intimidated by that. A lot of people are out here lost. A lot of people are out here are waking up every day in their misery. And that saying is true. Misery does love company. And a lot of people are nicking and pulling and dragging on you and your name and your brand and your energy because they are vampires. They are trying to suck and drain the blood out of you. And bitch, you can't do that. I have been talked about my whole life. Bitch, when I was a little boy, they called me a little girl. Now that I'm a grown woman, they call me a man. Bitch, don't none of that stop me from looking better than you. It don't stop my bank account from being bigger than you. And it does not stop the blessings that God had for me. So if y'all get joy out of fucking with people, just know karma is real. Okay? Y'all love saying my name. Like, girl, leave me alone. I don't bother nobody. Y'all can say what y'all want about me, but there's not one piece of footage where none of you hosts can pull that where I was fucking with anybody for no reason. But what y'all love to do is take the clips and the edits when I respond to people. And I'm not in the business of trying to get y'all to believe nothing that I say. Anything that I said, bitch, I stand on it. Bitch, if I said I would slap you, bitch, I meant that. If I told you you could come meet me and get the one, bitch, I meant that. And to you mad hoes that are just out here looking for a problem because you have no talent and you just want a problem, I'm going to deal with you hoes accordingly. There will be no fair one. Okay. Since y'all so boosty badass, everybody got so much to say, everybody got all this energy, everybody trying to tear down people's character. You have to try to tear down people's character and image because you don't have one. If y'all fix your homes, if y'all pay the people that y'all owe millions of dollars to, Tasha K, okay? If y'all do things that y'all really want to do in life and should be doing, you wouldn't have time to focus on me. I'm just another black transgender woman out here in America trying to make it. And baby, you don't have what it takes to stop me. I'm more woman than you will ever be. And that's what be having a lot of you hoes mad. So this is going to be my last time addressing Miss Tasha K. Please leave me alone, girl. I don't know you. And there is no problem. Like, when I look at people like that, I can see why you're upset. But I'm not making no more videos about you. I'm not ranting. Now, unless I change my mind and feel like it one day. You know, I'm a Cancer, bitch. I change my mind and do what I want when I want. But how my heart feels, I'm not entertaining you bitches. You ugly hoes, you pressed hoes, you bitches that have nothing going on in your life, I'm not addressing you bitches no more because I'm learning that that's all you want. Y'all don't want no problem. You don't want to fight. You don't have no real beef. You just want a problem. And you can have that problem by yourself because it's yours. Okay. Speaking of growing and evolving, y'all, God is so good. Someone asked me, one of the questions is, how are you, Cherry? How are you today? And how am I? And when people ask me how am I, the first thing that comes to my mind is no matter what is going on in life, I am blessed. Okay? I say that with so much gratitude and so humbled. I am blessed. Yes, it feels like a tornado and a tsunami and an earthquake is happening at the same time, but I do know that where I have come from is a blessing. And when I do look back over my life and I see where I have come from and I see how God has blessed me, I won't sit here and complain. I am grateful. I have been indoors and around people in my life that a country bitch like me never thought would be possible. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to keep y'all head up and know that just because it's not easy does not mean it's not working out. Just because it's not easy does not mean it's not going to turn out for your good. I just need you to hold on, be your best cheerleader, love yourself, embrace yourself, give yourself affirmations, tell yourself that you are worthy because at the end of the day, you and God is all you got. Okay? So when people ask me, Cherry, how are you? I am blessed, just trying to grow, evolve, and be a better version of myself than I was yesterday. Thank you. Another question was, Cherry, how do you deal with men and get them to spend money on you? First of all, bitch, let's be real. Yeah, y'all might see me getting a few change, a couple of coins from a nigga or two, but girl, these niggas ain't coughing them no motherfucking money like that for real, bitch. Girl, you gotta damn near cuss them hoes out, get into it, fight with these bitches, damn near expose them for them to motherfucking act right. So, bitch, don't think that, girl, it's just hunky-dory. I just don't play with niggas. Okay, that's how I get them to do what the fuck I need. Cause I'm not entertaining a man. Y'all know this. For those of you who've been following me for years, it has nothing to do with escorting and tricking and hoeing and prostituting. It has everything to do with I'm just not dealing with no man who don't want to do what a man is supposed to do. And I think that's why a lot of women today are unhappy. I think that's why a lot of women today are not in successful relationships, why they have not met their Prince Charming, why they have not met their husbands, because y'all are so busy being a boyfriend or a girlfriend to motherfuckers who don't want to be with you for a lifetime. You know, and after a certain age and experiencing so many things in life, it gets to a point where, bitch, I ain't looking for no boyfriend. And bitch, I have had my fun. I've had my share of niggas, my fun, my boyfriends, my boos, my babes, my butch queens, my trade, my DL niggas. I've had all of that. Bitch, I'm good. If you're not trying to pour into me, help me build something that I can call my own or put me up, bitch, what can I do for you? Ladies, can we normalize that? Bitch, it's business. Ho, you have to live. You have to survive. And if a man is not giving a fuck about if you ate today, it be the little shit. Niggas don't even give a fuck if you ate. A man will ask you about everything in a motherfucking book. He would say all type of sexual shit, give you all the compliments, tell you how beautiful you are, and won't even ask you simple things like, are you okay? How are you? Are your kids okay? Have you ate today? Okay? Do you need a massage? Would you like to get your feet or nails done? Like, Here's $20, bitch. Go do something nice. Niggas is not on that. And it's so sad that we have moved into an era where a lot of women have become so give me because they're not playing with men, because men don't want to be men, that a lot of men are starting to feel like, oh, you're just trying to use me. Sweetie, you doing for women is not using you. You doing for the woman that you want is what a man is supposed to do. And ladies, if he has a problem doing anything for you, that means he's not sure if you are who he, if he has a problem with doing for you, that means he's not sure if you're who he wants to be with for the rest of his life. If he has a problem with doing for you, maybe he does not think you're worthy or worth the investment. And that's when you run for the motherfucking hills, bitch. When a nigga don't give a fuck about you, when a man is not caring about what you have going on, and y'all know in everybody's life, we need a little of this. We need it for every motherfucking thing. We needed to get gas. We needed to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. We needed to go to school. We needed it for our kids. We needed it for hair, nails. We needed to survive. We needed it for rent. We needed it for cars. We need money. It's no shade. Is it like, oh, it's not always about money. No, it's not always about money, but it is always about being a man. It is always about wanting to provide. Okay? And ladies, if a man ever try to do that reverse psychology shit on you and try to tell you what another bitch do and what another bitch don't require and why you should, tell that fuck nigga go be with that bitch then. Okay? Because a lot of these niggas would love to reverse some shit on you to try to throw you off what the fuck we talking about. Like, bitch, how we end up talking about this bitch and I'm talking about getting something done for my business. Know your worth. And again, I will say it over and over and over again. Can't nobody do nothing to you that you don't allow. So if you don't allow a man to disrespect you, he won't disrespect you. If you don't allow a man to waste your time, he won't waste your time. If you don't allow a man to abuse you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, verbally, it won't happen. So start taking accountability for the things that's going on in your life, because you have that much power. Okay? And how do I get money from men? Bitch, you ask for what you want. Ain't nobody no motherfucking psychic. Ain't no motherfucking niggas running around here, Miss Cleo. Ain't nobody got no crystal ball and can read into your motherfucking future. When you need someone, you want something, you ask. It's that simple. Can I? Will you? Do you? Will you? Can I? Have you? Will you? Do you? Bitch. And his answer is going to let you know what you need to do. Bitch, stop complaining about shit that you ain't trying to change. Baby, because I needs. Yeah, I needs. Okay, these motherfuckers want, everybody want to be a real nigga and a hood nigga and so motherfucking alpha until it's time to be alpha. Bitch, we ain't doing that over here. Another question was, when people tell you to be humble, what does that mean? First of all, I want people to understand when we throw this word humble around, yes, we will be humble before God. But I think a lot of people that use this word, bitch, y'all be forgetting, bitch, you're not God. Okay? And a lot of y'all are not actually treating people the way that you should be treating people, and you don't deserve special treatment and privileges. So you got to be careful when people like humble yourself. No, sweetie, I'm going to turn the fuck up. What did I do that I need to humble myself? I'm a very humble person, but because I intimidate you does not mean that I need to lessen myself. A lot of the times when people are telling you to humble yourself, they're just trying to tell you to be more compact, be smaller, stop doing too much, stop thinking that you're all that is really what they're saying, but they're really using the wrong word. Okay, you know, that's a real thing. People like to use words that's really not what they're saying. They like to say humble yourself because it sounds good, but what they're really saying is stop acting and being bigger than me. That's what they're really saying. And you know what you tell them hoes? Sweetie, that's not my problem. I can't help it. You're just small. Okay? Y'all, embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. Love yourself. Know yourself. Or encourage yourself. Motivate yourself. You are the shit. And if any bitch have a problem with you knowing and feeling that you're the shit, bitch, you need to get away from them. Bitch. Anybody, family, friends, whomever, them little hoes that you be hanging out with you, they be smoking weed with you, and they be making them little side jabs, girl, I be like, yeah, ho, I hear you and I see you, and bitch, that's why I'm gonna deal with you accordingly. You got to meet people where they at. It's not a matter of being nasty. It's not a matter of being not humble. It's not a matter of being big-headed. It's a matter of knowing your worth and being around people who appreciate you. Stop going places where you are tolerated and go places where you are appreciated. Because a lot of people want you to be small when they see, because people see you growing and elevating before you do. You know that, right? People see your growth and your elevation before you do. And when them hoes start to see that shit, that's when they start whispering like, girl, you ain't got to do all that. That was a little, you might want to tone that down, No. If I ain't did nothing illegal or wrong or disrespectful for no reason, bitch, you're going to get it. The fuck? Turn the fuck up, bitch. Believe in yourself. Know you the shit. Ain't shit wrong with it. Know that you are the shit, and any bitch that got a problem with you knowing you the shit, you turn your motherfucking back on them hoes and you flip your motherfucking hair on them bitches. Fuck them hoes. Them ain't your friends. And those are not people you need to be around. Okay? Those were the topics from there. Some more questions. Are we good on time, you guys? Okay. Some more questions that we have. People always ask me, Cherry, what is the difference? Who is Cherry versus Cherry the Boom? And real quickly, Cherry Rogers is the really sweet side of me. Cherry Rogers is the loving, the wanting to help everybody, the feeding the homeless, the giving to people, the catering to people, the motivating people. A lot of this in this podcast, y'all are getting Cherry Rogers with a little hint of the boom, because both of them bitches is me. But in life, I realized that being Cherry Rogers all the time was going to get me ran over. Being Cherry Rogers all the time got my heart broken. Being Cherry Rogers all the time put me around people that did not appreciate me. Being Cherry Rogers all the time, with me being an emotional person, shout out to the cancers, being Cherry Rogers all the time had me up in jail. Because once my feelings were hurt or I felt tried or disrespected, bitch, I went out with a boom. And Cherry the Boom is that bitch that all you hoes can get it. I make this whole motherfucking room and clear this bitch. That's Cherry the Boom. And I try to keep her put up in the house. You know what I'm saying? Because that bitch give me a lot of motherfucking trouble. But I love both of them bitches and I need both of them bitches. Okay? What was the first step you took to get to where you are today? The first step that I took to get to where I am today was I prioritized me and I secluded myself from the world. Okay, because a lot of us are not where we want to be in life because we come with so much baggage. We have so many people on our back weighing us down and we're not free. You can't get far with a lot of baggage. Sometimes you have to drop off that hurt, drop off those beggars. You have to drop off those people that are only around because they need something. You have to drop off the people that are negative. You have to drop off a lot of that dead weight. You have to drop off that trauma. You have to drop off that past, and you have to just start running. Even sometimes when you're running to your future, you don't even know what you're running towards, but you know it has to be better from where the fuck you at. So that's what I would say my first step to being where I am today is I trusted the process. And I do know and I do believe that God is not going to bring more on me than I can bear. So I advise you guys to live freely and live truly. Put God first and the rest will work out. Who or what was your biggest motivation in life? And what keeps you going? The fact that God keeps waking me up every morning is what keeps me going. The fact that I want to be a better version of myself than I was before is what keeps me going. And when you have that mindset that God is not done with you, you have something to look forward to. And quickly, I want to touch on, because every day I scroll through social media, I see people committing suicide and people being unalived and all the crazy things of the world that's happening. And I just want to remind you guys that when you fix your mind to be focused on something or to look forward to something or being positive about whatever life may bring your way, you get a little excited. You know what I'm saying? When you know that out of all that you've been through in life, all you really truly have is God. The rest is for the birds. You know what I'm saying? So that's my biggest motivation in life, that obviously he's not done with me. That's why I'm able to move freely and I don't give a fuck about whether somebody likes me or not. And I need you to know, bitch, if somebody does not like you for no reason, that is not your problem. When people talk about you, that is not your business. When people dislike you, that is not your business. You keep going, because when people feel a way about you and you ain't did nothing, it's something you're doing right that has everybody in an uproar. And if you stop doing what you're doing, that's gonna let them win. And bitch, there's only one winner. What Beyonce say? We top 2 and I ain't number 2, bitch, and don't you forget it. Cherry, how does it feel to be considered a spokesman for the trans community? Well, with all due respect, I am honored and I admire anybody. I appreciate anybody that looks up to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like what the world is missing is a lot of real people. Because nowadays, everybody want to be like the next bitch. A lot of people don't dare to be themselves. So I don't even really look at myself to be a spokesman or an advocate for the trans community. I feel like I'm an advocate or a spokesman for what's right. And I happen to be trans. I don't give a fuck if it's a situation about being black, about being a woman, about being trans, about being homosexual, about any of those things. I'm a spokesman for what's right. Don't just limit me to, just trans activity. I'm a well-rounded bitch, and just being trans did not get me to where I'm at in life. But shout out to my trans girls, and I do want to tell the trans community that you guys, no matter what comes our way, we are living in a time where we are all we got. And if you really want to be honest, if you look back at history, we have always been all we got. So all those unnecessary beefs, all that catty shit, all that bitch shit, all that trying to live by heterosexual norms and all of that, bitch, embrace who you are and live in your transness, bitch. You are human, you are special, you matter, and you don't need nobody to love you but the good Lord. Like, yeah. We're going to skip a few of these questions, and I think that's enough questions for today. But before we move on and go into topics and things and popping those cherries, you guys do know I am officially a brand ambassador with pharmacy. I am Dr. Boom, and you should go to the pharmacy and get all of your prescriptions. Okay, the link is in all my bios. As I'm working on how to maneuver through this journey, just stay tuned. There are opportunities. I am getting me a team of about 50 to 100 people. And girl, we're going to work. You know what I'm saying? So hit the link in my bio, shop pharmacy. I got a few products, girl, no shade right here. Let me put on some of my little lip gloss real quick. Okay, y'all, because bitch, if you follow me on social media, you're going to see me using only these products. Not only do a bitch get the motherfucking products for a discount, but girl, no shade, y'all. Y'all know I ain't never try to sell y'all no bullshit. It's really good quality shit. For real. And the fact that these hoes pick my black, transgender, loud, ghetto, raunchy, real loud ass to be a part of this, girl, I am grateful. And what that also should let you know that stay true to who you are. Stop trying to critique yourself and be who people want you to be, because what God has for you, when you are truly you, no man can stop. Okay, so you guys, we've had enough conversation and chatting it up about me. We're going to go into segment 2 and we'll be right back.
Yes, honey. Say, honey. Yeah. Say, honey. Respect a queen when you see one.
What's goody, you guys? We are back, and it's time to get real naughty. Are y'all ready to pop or pass that cherry? Real quickly, before we get into all this naughty shit, girl, y'all remember my little YN, my little hood nigga that I was dealing with, girl? I was about to sell my fur coat and get him out of jail and shit. Girl, why he done came back around? And he has definitely been popping on this motherfucking cherry. But girl, we gonna send him back to the motherfucking hood, baby, because bitch, he cannot motherfucking distract me. Okay? But y'all, who we got on this screen? Who we fucking at? Yes. ASAP motherfucking Rocky. I love that shit. And girl, no shade, y'all. Didn't him and Rihanna just get engaged? I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but I like it for them. But ASAP Rocky, bitch, I'm over. My titties getting all moist and shit. ASAP Rocky fine as fuck, and he could definitely pop this cherry. It's no shade. Rihanna, I love you, sister. But your baby daddy, your husband, your fiance, the man of your life, he is fine as fuck. Okay. Oh, August Alsina. He's a handsome man. He's very attractive. I would definitely let August get a piece of this cherry bomb boom. Yeah, he could definitely get it. He's fine. Y'all know I seen him at Gay Pride a couple of weeks ago. You know, him and his boyfriend. Y'all know he came out the closet or whatever the case may be. And August Alsina, he's a very attractive man. But ladies, he ain't for us, bitch. And I know a lot of y'all don't understand, but girl, just because I'm trans, girl, these niggas be liking niggas. Do you hear me? They like men with mustaches and beards and muscles and can pick them up and fuck them from the back. Okay? Well, shout out to August. Baby. Yeah. Damson Idris. Is that Idris Elba's son? I don't know. Oh, girl, that was a dumb question. I said Idris Elba. Bitch, that ain't his last name. But bitch, yes, I'll fuck both of them. Yes. Okay, Jameson. You know I love a piece of chocolate. Mark Wahlberg. Where was he from? Wasn't he like on Fast and Furious or something? I don't know, but y'all know I don't mind a little swirl, bitch. You know he ain't just fine, but he ain't horrible looking. And bitch, he got a career, he got some money, so yeah, I'll give him a piece. No shade, y'all. No shade. They say once you go white, your credit get all right. That's what they say. Miguel. Yes. 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 I'm fucking Miguel too. How about all of them just line the fuck up? And y'all, sometimes I hate when we be having all the fine niggas because y'all be like, girl, she is a whore. So, bitch, girl, be fine. I want to fuck. Y'all be the ones that be out here ran through and fucked out girl for free. Girl, bitch, I'll have him. He cute. You can fuck him too. Rihanna. Yes. Bitch, I don't know what the fuck we gonna do, but a bad bitch is a bad bitch. And girl, no shade, girl. I feel like fucking Rihanna, girl. I feel like I be fucking myself. Go ahead, Riri. Work, 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 work. Go ahead, Rihanna. Yes, I would get in the bedroom and fondle around and try to do something with the queen. But can ASAP Rocky be there, Rihanna? You know, we could do a little orgy. I'm down. Offset. Believe it or not, the older Offset, I would have fucked. I actually used to have a big crush on Offset and Iman Shumpert. Y'all know those were my biggest crushes. But today, just to see how he moves, and girl, she done got a little fat, girl. She looked like she about 3 months pregnant. Offset kind of like got a like auntie body. You know what I'm saying? So I think today, Offset, I'm gonna have to pass. No shade. Like back in the day when he was part of the Migos, bitch, no question. But now it's just giving like, you know, you rich, you don't really care about your health. You just put expensive jewelry on and expensive clothes over that bad body and, you know, everybody wants you. I'm good. Because when them clothes come off, I still need to be attracted to you. I'm like, yeah. I think we done did Yum MA before. And girl, if I'm not mistaken, I think I messaged her. Y'all know, I think I was going through a phase a couple of years ago where, bitch, I was really trying to figure out, like, because, you know, I am a pansexual, transsexual. And girl, Young MA, girl, no shade. I fuck with her. You know, bitch, tape them titties down and, bitch, we can figure something out. Bitch, she'll look, we need to put that bitch in a spray tan, but you're a little pale. But girl, I'll see what's going on. I eat that pussy. Motherfucking Russell Wilson. Oh, and you know what it is about him? Russell Wilson is really not all that motherfucking cute in the face, but he is such a gentleman. And he's not bad looking, don't get me wrong. He's just not like, no, goddamn, he's fine. But bitch, he's very handsome. He's attractive. And he's really a lot of goals for men. So definitely, no questions asked, Russell Wilson. Bitch, can I flash them on? Like, bitch, I would come out about this dress. But shout out to Sierra. It's just a little game, CC. I love you. I ain't gonna fuck your man. But bitch, you hit the jackpot. Oh, yes, you did. Okay. My motherfucking twin, bitch. Bitch, open your leg. Girl, I'm eating her pussy. Right there, ho. Right on top of that motherfucking rock. Tiana Taylor is a fine ass bitch. That's another one of my motherfucking twins. And y'all, when they be putting the motherfucking women up in this little game, I be gagging because I be seeing my pansexual be real active. Bitch, Tiana Taylor is a beautiful, beautiful bitch. And again, I will be feeling like I'm fucking me. Yes, Tiana, call me. Okay, because, girl, I heard you like bitches anyway. You know what I'm saying, girl? I'm sure you get down with the little swirl. You know, she love the community, too. Tiana. And, girl, quick story. Y'all know I done signed autographs. I done got in places because people thought I was Tiana Taylor. Bitch, I had took my little nieces to motherfucking the Soul Brothers Circus. What is that black people circus called? And, girl, I came in there, bitch, and I had my two nieces. And you know she got two little girls. And I had my two nieces with me. They was like, Tiana Taylor. They was like, we want you to come up front in the VIP. Girl, bitch, I had my shades on. So, bitch, yes, where? You and your daughters, come. Bitch, we done took pictures with the people in front of the elephants and shit. Girl, we done got in VIP, so Tiana Taylor, girl. Shout outs to her. Okay? Y'all, but real quickly, we finna get into the next segment. And I think the next segment is Cherry Goes Boom. Last week, we missed out on one of the topics because, you know, we're having technical difficulties. But this week, I quickly want to go over 3 topics to give you the one from last week. So we'll be right back.
Yes, honey. Say, honey. Yeah. Say, honey. Respect a queen when you see one.
Really, no, I can't speak to her no more.
A tight-knit community trying to piece together the unthinkable.
It's an ongoing investigation.
Trey Reed just started college at Delta State University, a freshman.
His body was discovered hanging from a tree.
Found hanging from a tree in the middle of campus.
There's no evidence of foul play.
No black person is climbing up no tree, putting no rope around their neck and hanging themselves.
The people are not buying it. This happened in a community just 20 minutes from where Emmett Till was murdered.
Black people are being lynched.
The Shade Room is on it. We're looking at the campus and their security systems and what we found when we took a closer look at what's around those pickleball courts where his body was found.
Now, y'all, that was one of the topics we were supposed to talk about last week, but like I said earlier, we were having technical difficulties. But when I see that, first of all, we got a little bit more information. Do y'all know that when they called that young man's family, they told them that they found him in his dorm? Being found in your dorm unalive compared from hanging from a tree are 2 completely different motherfucking things. And to my black community out here, y'all are getting despicable. The fact that we are still living in a day where black people, not black heterosexuals, not black straight people, not black gay people, not black people are being unalived the old traditional way how whites and the KKKs used to handle us. Y'all are so concerned about who is sleeping with who. Y'all are so focused on drama, and there is trauma coming to our doorsteps every fucking day today. Y'all simple-minded motherfuckers was so excited when Trump had some transphobic and homophobic slurs in his motherfucking campaign. A lot of y'all black monkey motherfuckers sit there and lined up and went and voted for that orange motherfucker. And now today we are having uncounted motherfucking cases of hangings specifically. And just because they all don't make the media don't mean that they're not happening. There's been several cases that just does not get the light that this one happens to get. Black people, we got to do better. And I know a lot of us, we get a lot of joy out of sitting around talking about what the white man has done to us. But bitch, let's take accountability. Look what we are doing to us. And I'm going to tell y'all something because, you know, condolences to that young man and prayers to his family. But until we're all free, none of us are free. And I will say that over and over and over and over. None of us are free until we're all free. Black people, we got to come together. That shit happening is sick. And I am not shocked. What they said, oh, well, we haven't determined any, some type of speculations like, oh, we don't see any foul play. Of course you don't. You just found another black man hanging from a tree like it happens in the motherfucking 1925s and 1940s. You know, nothing different. It's just 2025. This shit is still happening. Black people, get it together. We need each other. Get it together. Okay? And girl, I'm going to go ahead to the next topic because y'all know I'll get real emotional. I'll get real deep into this. And bitch, we'll be talking about this all day. But again, condolences to his family. And I think that is so tragic. And I want you guys to keep in touch with your kids when they're at school. Keep in touch with your family members when they are at work. And never forget, being able to make it back home every day at the end of the day is a blessing. I'll take the next one, please. Bitch. First of all, why didn't nobody tell me that the Lord was supposed to be coming back the other day? Bitch, I found that out a day late. Like, Lord, did you leave me? Bitch. But no, I'm just making very light of that. But y'all know I love the Lord for real. But girl, when I saw this video earlier, I actually cried. Because baby, when the day comes, I'm going to be in that number and I'm going to be out there. I'm not going out there with no suitcase, no wig, no nothing. I'm going out there butt naked. Lord, get me up out of here. Girl, I had no idea that there was a rumor going on that, you know, the Lord was supposed to come back the other day. And I'm like, girl, the other day. I saw that shit this morning. But when I saw that video this morning, I cried. And I cried because, you know, we all have our different beliefs, but I'm one of those type of believers. You know, y'all can say what y'all want about trans, about homosexuals, about the LGBT, about whatever y'all want to say. But I know that the God I serve is real. I know how I was raised. I know what I was taught. And I know the God that blesses me and wakes me up every morning. I know that I am not here in this moment due to any of my own doing. And I damn sure know it ain't of none of y'all's. So it can only be one other person. What's his name? Bless his wonderful name, Jesus. And when that day comes, baby, I will be out there face in the mud on the ground. Lord, get me up out of here, please. But I shared that video as a topic today because I thought it was beautiful. You know, even though whoever predicted that Jesus was coming back, whatever the case may be, Who's to say that there's not no truth? Maybe it wasn't what they said it was going to be, but I think God may be here on this earth. You know, when it comes to that type of conversation, I think God or Jesus shows up in different forms, in different ways. I think the Lord shows up. I feel like maybe one day we walk past him. I think that's why certain things in the Bible that I do pull from, as far as treating thy neighbor with kindness and loving thy neighbor and all of that, I do think that is very important. Giving to the needy, I think that that type of stuff is very important, because for all we know, God could be in the form of a homeless person or someone that is asking us for help. And a lot of y'all be nasty and shady. I have been with people personally in my everyday life that I've been cordial with, that I've heard them personally cracking jokes on homeless people, you know, and shit like that. And girl, I'll just be looking like, girl, I'm not one of them bitches. That shit's not funny to me. Because, bitch, you never know who you playing with. And when people say stuff like that, you never know who you're dealing with. That could be God laying right there just to see how you would treat him. And on that day of judgment, he will come and you will be reminded of that day, how you treated that person that did nothing to you. So again, when I saw that video, I was like, girl, I want to talk about that today, because it was I cried watching that in my bed today. It was beautiful. God is good. Hallelujah. It's good all the time. Amen. Y'all, let's go to the next topic.
I know you're not worth $200 million and was splitting rent with your ex-girlfriend.
You talking about that I should pay for the whole thing?
Absolutely. Hold on. $200 million deal and you was splitting rent with your ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? The right decision. You worth $200 million. Her rent was probably $3,000, bro.
Okay, but
She's
look.
killing herself to make half, and then she always with you.
But look,
how
if
is she
you
even
if you
making
willing,
that
okay. So basically, she's looking around. she's looking around for her apartments, and she came across one, but it was way out of her price range. It was like double what she could afford. So I was like, you know, this is really nice. I want you to be able to stay here. I want to be able to pull up and stay here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can you afford? And I'll split it. I'll pay the rest. So
right.
I ended up doing that, and I was like, "Yo, whatever happens," and I want the people's advice on this too, because I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna give. I am the people.
Basically, bruh, I said whatever happens in this relationship for the next year, I'm committed to paying this rent.
You're a year by year guy. You committed to the NBA year by year. You committed to your woman
because I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna be together. I don't know if this is my wife. I don't know if it's not. So I'm like, okay, for this next year, I got you. Whatever happens, we could break up. I got you for this next year. I'll split rent with you.
You can into it with the wrong mindset, though.
I know, but brother, I don't know. I just didn't know. So then we end up breaking up 5-6 months into the rent. And basically that's where I'm at now, where I'm like, man, do I keep helping her out, or is it cooked?
So have you paid your half of the rent? How does that work if you blocked on shit?
No, we were in a little bit of communication. She ended up hitting my phone asking for the bread.
Hell yeah, she gonna keep
which I don't blame her, because she went into that apartment not being able to afford it, and I gave her my word. So
why you just don't send her half for the rest of the year?
Because she need to act right month to month, nigga.
Oh, I've been waiting for you to wake up this interview. There you go.
I'm just saying. So like, if I'm paying the remaining months month to month,
yeah.
But
I
see she's wilding, and like, bro, it's gonna be hard to continue that agreement. You feel me? That's gonna be tough, because if you're out here wilding, get that next dude to pay that rent.
Ew. Ew. Ladies. That is exactly why a lot of us just be walking up to these fuck niggas with our hands out. Did y'all hear that? This fuck nigga makes $200 million. He has a $200 million contract. And a girl that you have at least given the title of your girlfriend, you're going half on her with some rent. Now, let me say this first, because I know y'all gonna be like, girl, you be trying to use everybody as a trick, that everybody ain't no trick. No. That's why it's so important to know how to date. When you are dating someone, you should only be dating someone and in those type of situations with someone that the love and the care is mutual. I get it. We can't predict the future. We don't know if the shit is going to always work with the person that we're talking to. That's why you are getting to know them. But when you obviously like someone enough to even be open to paying their rent, that is your woman. And that is a part of dating. And I just think that is disgusting because the truth finally comes out. If you just listen to people talk, when they be ranting and going on and on and on, the truth will eventually come out. No, what I heard was, fuck nigga. Oh, she better act right month to month. And y'all wonder why bitches treat y'all like tricks. Y'all wonder why they ask you for money month to month. And y'all know niggas hate when a person always comes to them for money. But a lot of these men do not put you in a position to where you don't have to ask them for money. That's why it's so important, ladies. Yes, we would love somebody to pay our rent. We would love a man to take care of us. But a lot of the time, that shit and that stress ain't even motherfucking worth it. Because one thing that I've noticed with dealing with men with a little coin, they love to dangle it over your motherfucking head. They want you to jump and roll through fires and hoops and shit in order to get some motherfucking money. Nigga, you mean to tell me, as long as I'm doing what you want me to do when you want me to do it, everything is cool? But let's just say I'm not feeling you right now. We have a disagreement. You just go say, fuck me. I'm just going to be homeless. My rent just not going to be paid. And I like those type of interviews because I love when we actually get to hear motherfuckers be honest. Ladies, these niggas really don't give a fuck about you. And a lot of the times when they are dealing with you, they're only using you for eye candy. A lot of these niggas are only dealing with a lot of these girls because you look good on the side of them. A man that cares for you, that wants the best for you, he's going to want the best for you and love you whether you are with him or not. A motherfucker that really cares about you, it's not even a matter of just being mine. It's a matter of, I'm in love with you. I love who you are. I love what you stand for. I'm going to do this for you because it's nothing for me. Bitch, you have $200 million. You have a $200 million contract and we're talking about $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 rent. And then you are so quick to, I don't like nothing about it. That's why, ladies, when y'all run into these motherfucking niggas with all this motherfucking money, they want you to kiss their ass. But if we come together as one and you treat these fuck boys accordingly and we all are on one page, they won't be able to play those type of motherfucking games. And to all you beautiful bitches out there that get these opportunities to deal with these type of men, get what the fuck you came for. Because, bitch, we may not know your story and we probably can't tell you what to do. But, bitch, when you're in those situations, you know whether he gives a fuck about you or not. And if you are having to have a conversation with someone that you have opened your legs to, who you've shared a roof with, who you wake up to in the morning, if you have to sit here and worry about how your bill's going to be paid and you know money is nothing to them, bitch, you need to go. When y'all hoes be running into these niggas with motherfucking money and all of that, hoe, collect yours. It's no shade, bitch. Eat just how they be trying to do the shit they need to do on the back end in case the shit don't work out. You need to be doing what the fuck you need to do to make sure in case the shit don't work out that you are still okay as well. Okay? So when I hear men talk like that, it is just a constant reminder that, girl, a lot of these men, they don't care about you. A lot of these men are there for what they can get from you as well. That's why they're so focused on what you get from them because they're trying to be the biggest user. Hello? Hello, somebody. Did you hear me? A lot of these men are actually keeping up with what they do for you, when they do for you, how they do for what they do for you, because they're trying to make sure they get more out of the deal. And if you ever run into a situation like that with one of these motherfucking men, I suggest you get what the fuck you can get and get the fuck up out of there because that is not your husband. And that's all I really want to say. Because a lot of those men exist. And a lot of those men exist and they don't even got shit. Because you see what the ones do with the ones with money. Okay? Bitch, no shade. But that's pretty much it on the topics. But quickly, I have to give another shout out because when y'all be watching these my podcast on YouTube, make sure y'all press that subscription button. Make sure you subscribe. But like I said, every week I want to give a special shout outs to my girls who are always loving on me, pouring into me, and supporting my shit, sharing my shit, tagging my shit. Make sure y'all leave a comment, ask questions, comment, interact with me, bitch. Pretend we have on a FaceTime call, because I might respond to you next week. But this week I want to give a special shout outs to Miss Lady to you. Thank you for being my #1 supporter this motherfucking week. I really appreciate you, darling. Thank you, my love. I also want to give another shout out to Monacia Eccles. Thank you for all the love and all the support. I see you, Black Queen. Thank you for all your love, girl. And last but not motherfucking least, I want to give another shout out to my girl, Miss Chayo. Thank you so much for all the love. Y'all are my top 3 supporters. Y'all are down there commenting. Y'all are subscribing. Y'all are interacting with me. And again, every week, I just want to shout you guys out, my top 3 supporters and the guys and girls that are out there pushing me, motivating me, and encouraging me and supporting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. Keep up the great work. Okay? And I also saw someone in the comments. I see a lot of people are always trying to send me hair and stuff, but I want to give a special shout out to Miss Carrie Page. She said, Cherry, let me send you a new wig from my brand. Now, bitch, I know y'all was getting tired of that motherfucking blonde wig. It's no shade, bitch. I was too, but bitch, you know that shit be too high, and I'm gonna wear my shit until that motherfucker look like a baseball cap. Bitch, my motherfucking hair don't make me. I'm a beautiful bitch, but girl, I did go get me a new piece of one too. Shout outs to Daniel. Okay, I did go get me a little one too, but bitch, I can still use all the motherfucking wigs, baby. I don't mind promoting you. Send that wig. My P.O. box is in my social media. Make sure you send me all the things of the things. I got you, girl. Hit me up, inbox me, let's collab. And I just quickly want to just say shout outs to all my girls that are out there moving, out here working, growing, evolving, doing what you can do. Fuck with a real bitch. And if you guys want to promote anything, like I say every week, hit me up on Cherry on Top Podcast on IG. If you have some suggestions on who you would like to see next week or in the future, hit me up. And you guys have a wonderful day. I love you. Ciao.
She's an old school girl, full of pearls. She's seen it all, been around the world. She's had to fall, even crawl, but she got it back together. Now she's queen of the ball. She's a mother, she's a boss. She wears a crown, she paid the cost. When she's walking, they'll be talking.